Hey, amazing listeners! Welcome back to Mind-Blowing Motive, where we uncover the secrets to a happier, stronger, and more successful life. Today, we are diving into a topic that has the power to completely transform your life. The power of a positive environment. Imagine waking up every day feeling motivated, energized, and unstoppable. Imagine being surrounded by people, places, and habits that lift you higher instead of pulling you down. Sounds incredible, right? Well, that's exactly what a positive environment can do for you. Many of us underestimate the influence of the world around us. The truth is, your environment shapes your thoughts, your habits, and ultimately your success. From the people you interact with to the spaces you spend the most time in, every little detail counts. The right environment can inspire creativity, boost confidence, and help you achieve your goals faster than you ever imagined. On the other hand, a negative or toxic environment can drain your energy, cloud your mind, and hold you back from your true potential. In today's video, we'll explore 7 powerful ways to create, maintain, and thrive in a positive environment. By the end of this video, you'll have practical insights and simple steps to surround yourself with positivity, energy, and motivation every single day. So stay tuned, take notes, and get ready to elevate your life like never before. Point 1. Surround yourself with positive people. Hey, wonderful listeners! Let's start with one of the most powerful ways to create a positive environment: the people around you. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how your mood changes after spending time with someone? Maybe you felt inspired, energized, and motivated after meeting a friend, or maybe after a conversation with someone else, you felt drained, frustrated, or even doubtful. That's the effect people can have on us. The truth is, the people you choose to spend your time with can either lift you up or pull you down. Positive people are those who encourage you, celebrate your successes, and support you during challenges. They that motivate you to grow, push you gently to be better, and remind you of your strengths when you forget them. On the other hand, negative people can fill your mind with doubts, unnecessary worries, and complaints. They may not always mean harm, but their energy can influence your thoughts and emotions more than you realize. So how do you surround yourself with positive people? Start by taking a close look at your inner circle. Who do you spend most of your time with? How do you feel after being around them? If you notice people who constantly bring you down or drain your energy, it might be time to set boundaries or limit your interactions. Remember, this doesn't mean cutting off family or close friends abruptly. It simply means prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being. At the same time, seek out people who inspire you. Join communities, groups, or clubs where positivity, growth, and learning are valued. Connect with mentors or role models who have achieved what you aspire to achieve. Even online communities or virtual groups can have a powerful influence if they promote encouragement, learning, and support. Another simple tip is to nurture existing positive relationships. Sometimes a little effort goes a long way. Send a message to someone who inspires you. Spend quality time with a friend who always lifts your spirit. Or simply express gratitude for the people who support you. Your energy attracts similar energy, so when you show positivity, encouragement, and support, you also attract people with the same mindset. One story I love is about a young professional named Sarah. Sarah struggled with confidence at work, and often felt demotivated. She realized that most of her close colleagues constantly complained, focused on problems, and rarely celebrated successes. Sarah made a conscious decision to spend more time with a mentor who always encouraged learning and growth. Over time, she noticed a change. Not only did her confidence improve, but she also started taking bold steps in her career. Her mentor's positivity rubbed off on her, and soon Sarah was inspiring others as well. This shows the real power of surrounding yourself with the right people. Always remember, listeners, your environment is like soil, and the people you spend time with are the seeds. If you plant seeds of positivity, growth, and encouragement, your life will bloom beautifully. If you surround yourself with negativity, it's like planting weeds that can choke your progress. The choice is yours. So start today by identifying the people who lift you up and consciously spend more time with them. Let go of the unnecessary energy drainers and watch how your mindset, motivation, and overall environment begin to transform. Your journey to a positive life starts with the company you keep. Point 2. Declutter your physical space. Hey, amazing listeners! Let's talk about another game-changing way to boost your positive environment. Your physical space. Yes, that's right. The place you live, work, or spend most of your time in can have a huge impact on your mindset, energy, and overall happiness. If your surroundings are messy, cluttered, or chaotic, it can create stress, distraction, and even anxiety. On the other hand, a clean, organized, and intentional space can inspire clarity, focus, and motivation. Think about it. When you walk into a messy room, what do you feel? Maybe your brain feels overloaded, your energy drops, or you struggle to focus. This happens because clutter, even small amounts, sends signals to your brain that things are chaotic and out of control. Over time, living in a cluttered environment can slowly drain your motivation and make it harder to think clearly or take action. On the flip side, when your surroundings are tidy and organized, your mind naturally feels calmer, more focused, and ready to tackle challenges. Decluttering doesn't mean you need a perfect, Pinterest-ready home. It's about creating spaces that support your life, goals, and mindset. Start small. Pick one area, your desk, your closet, or even a drawer, and remove what doesn't serve you. Ask yourself, does this item inspire me, help me, or bring me joy? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. Over time, these small decluttering habits add up, creating a more peaceful and positive environment. Lighting and decor also matter. Natural light can boost your mood, energy, and creativity. Adding plants or items that inspire positivity can create an uplifting atmosphere. Even small changes like keeping a motivational quote on your desk or arranging your workspace neatly can make a huge difference in how you feel and perform daily. Here's a story to illustrate this. Mark, a young entrepreneur, struggled with procrastination and low motivation. His office was filled with piles of papers, random items, and old clutter. He decided to declutter his workspace and organize everything intentionally. Within a few weeks, he noticed a shift. He felt calmer, more focused, and even more motivated to tackle his projects. His productivity increased dramatically, and he started enjoying his work more. The transformation of his physical environment reflected directly on his mindset. Listeners, remember this. Your environment isn't just about aesthetics. It's about energy. Clutter and chaos can weigh down your mind, while an organized, intentional space empowers it. Take control of your surroundings today. Start with small changes and gradually transform your home, workspace, and everyday environments into places that uplift, inspire, and energize you. When you combine a positive physical environment with positive people, you create a powerful support system for your success, happiness, and growth. It's like giving yourself a daily boost without relying on motivation alone. Your environment quietly works in the background, shaping your thoughts and actions for the better. So, take a moment today to look around. What changes can you make to your space to feel more energized, focused, and positive? Remember, a little effort can have a massive impact on your mindset and overall life. Your positive environment starts with you, one small step at a time. Point 3. Limit negative media and influences. Hey, wonderful listeners. Now, let's talk about something that silently affects our environment every single day: the media and content we consume. From social media and news to movies, videos, and even casual online browsing, what we expose ourselves to has a direct impact on our thoughts, emotions, and energy. Constant exposure to negativity, be it fear-driven news, gossip, or toxic online debates, can slowly shape your mindset, drain your motivation, and cloud your positivity. On the flip side, consuming uplifting, educational, and inspiring content fuels your growth and empowers your daily actions. Think about it. Have you ever scrolled through social media and felt anxious, stressed, or discouraged afterward? That's your environment at work. Even though it's digital, it affects your energy just like physical surroundings. Your brain processes the information you consume, and over time, constant negativity can make it harder to stay motivated, creative, or optimistic. The same goes for the shows, movies, and videos you watch regularly. If your content constantly emphasizes fear, anger, or criticism, it subtly changes how you view the world and yourself. So, what can you do? Start by being intentional with your media consumption. Ask yourself, does this content inspire me, educate me, or help me grow? If the answer is no, it's okay to step back. Unfollow pages, mute accounts, or limit time spent on platforms that drain your energy. At the same time, actively seek content that uplifts, motivates, and teaches. Podcasts, motivational videos, positive news, and educational resources can become your new digital environment, giving you energy instead of taking it away. Let's consider a real-life example. Emma, a college student, noticed she often felt anxious and unproductive after scrolling social media. She realized that many accounts she followed focused on drama, arguments, or constant negativity. Emma decided to limit her social media time, unfollow negative accounts, and replace them with channels focused on personal growth, health, and creativity. Within weeks, she felt calmer, more motivated, and inspired to pursue her goals. Her digital environment became a source of energy instead of stress. Another simple but powerful tip is to create positive media routines. For instance, start your morning with uplifting content, a motivational video, an inspiring story, or a podcast that teaches you something new. End your day the same way, avoiding content that leaves you stressed, worried, or mentally drained. Over time, This intentional habit rewires your mind to focus on positivity and growth. Listeners, your environment isn't only physical, it's digital too. The content you consume, the news you read, and the online spaces you frequent are all part of your environment. By curating these digital influences carefully, you're protecting your energy, focus, and mindset. You're also creating a consistent positive environment that aligns with your goals and aspirations. Remember this: positivity is contagious, and so is negativity. Your environment, both physical and digital, shapes your thoughts, habits, and actions. Be selective, intentional, and conscious. Feed your mind with inspiration, knowledge, and encouragement. Protect yourself from unnecessary negativity. And watch how your motivation, creativity, and overall outlook on life begin to transform. By limiting negative media and influences, you're not just improving your environment, you're taking a strong step toward controlling your thoughts, protecting your energy, and living a more empowered life. Your mind deserves the right environment to flourish, and every small decision to curate positivity contributes to that. Point 4. Create daily rituals that uplift you. Hey, amazing listeners! Now that we've talked about people, spaces, and media, let's dive into something equally powerful: your daily rituals. Your everyday habits and routines shape your environment more than you might realize. A positive environment isn't just about the people around you or the spaces you inhabit. It's also about how you structure your own life. The small things you do consistently send signals to your mind and body, creating either a supportive, uplifting atmosphere or a draining, negative one. Think about your morning routine. Do you wake up and immediately scroll through social media, check emails, or dive into stress? Or do you take a few minutes for yourself, stretching, meditating, journaling, or setting intentions for the day? Those first moments of your day set the tone for everything that follows. By creating rituals that uplift you, you're designing an environment that encourages growth, calm, and positivity. Daily rituals don't need to be complicated. Even simple actions like making your bed, drinking a glass of water first thing, or spending 5 minutes in gratitude can significantly improve your mindset. When you practice these rituals consistently, you're signaling to your brain that your environment is safe, supportive, and energizing. You're also strengthening your self-discipline, confidence, and resilience. Let me share a story. Jason, a young professional, struggled with feeling overwhelmed and unmotivated each day. His mornings were chaotic. He'd rush to get ready, skip breakfast, and start work already stressed. After reading about the impact of daily rituals, he decided to change just a few things. He started waking up 20 minutes earlier, stretching, writing down 3 things he was grateful for, and setting one clear goal for the day. Within a month, Jason noticed a huge difference. His energy increased, his stress decreased, and he felt more in control of his day. His environment, both physical and mental, became a source of strength and positivity. Even your evening rituals matter. Ending your day intentionally can help you sleep better and wake up refreshed. Simple acts like journaling, reflecting on the day's wins, reading something inspiring, or preparing for tomorrow create a calm, positive mental environment. Over time, these small, intentional practices accumulate and profoundly impact your overall life experience. Listeners, Here's the key takeaway. Your daily rituals are the foundation of your positive environment. They are the invisible framework that supports your mindset, energy, and motivation. By consciously designing rituals that uplift you, you create a safe and inspiring environment for yourself every single day. So today, take a moment to look at your daily habits. Which ones energize you? Which ones drain you? Start small by incorporating just one positive ritual into your morning or evening. Watch how it gradually transforms your mindset, your energy, and your environment. Remember, a positive life doesn't happen by accident. It's built intentionally, one ritual at a time. Point 5. Surround yourself with inspiration. Hey, wonderful listeners! Now let's explore a simple but incredibly effective way to strengthen your positive environment. Filling your surroundings with inspiration. Inspiration is like fuel for your mind. It uplifts your spirit, sparks creativity, and motivates you to take action. When you intentionally surround yourself with reminders of what you want to achieve, who you want to become, and the positivity you want to attract, it becomes much easier to stay focused and energized every day. Start by looking at your personal spaces, your room, your office, or even your digital screens. What do you see when you look around? Are there reminders of your goals, achievements, or things that make you feel hopeful and encouraged? Inspirational quotes, pictures of role models, or visual representations of your goals can have a subtle but powerful impact on your mindset. These small touches constantly reinforce positivity and keep your ambitions top of mind. Books, podcasts, and videos are also incredible sources of inspiration. When you consume content that uplifts, teaches, and motivates, it becomes part of your environment. The ideas, stories, and lessons you absorb influence your thinking and help you approach life with optimism and purpose. On the other hand, consuming content that is negative or unproductive can quietly sabotage your mindset, so be intentional about what you allow into your mental space. Let me share a story. Lisa, a young artist, felt stuck and uninspired in her career. Her workspace was cluttered, and she rarely surrounded herself with motivating influences. One day, she decided to make a change. She hung pictures of her favorite artists, wrote down her goals on sticky notes, and started listening to podcasts that shared creative insights. The effect was almost immediate. She felt motivated, energized, and excited to work on her art again. Her positive environment sparked creativity and gave her the drive she needed to reach new heights. Another great tip is to engage in inspirational conversations. Spend time with people who lift you up, challenge you positively, and encourage your growth. Talking with someone who shares ideas, perspectives, or stories that inspire you adds layers of positivity to your mental and emotional environment. Listeners, the takeaway here is simple. Inspiration matters. Whether it's the books you read, the music you listen to, the pictures you see, or the people you talk to, surrounding yourself with inspiration strengthens your environment and helps you thrive. Small adjustments can make a massive difference over time. So today, take a moment to identify one area of your life where you can add inspiration. Maybe it's your desk, your phone wallpaper, or the corner of your room. Add something that lifts your spirit, reminds you of your goals, or makes you feel excited about life. These little changes create a ripple effect, transforming your environment into a place that fuels positivity, creativity, and success every single day. Point 6. Incorporate nature into your life. Hey, amazing listeners! Now let's talk about one of the most underrated ways to create a positive environment: connecting with nature. The natural world has an incredible power to calm the mind, boost your mood, and restore your energy. Whether it's spending time in a park, walking by a river, gardening, or simply letting sunlight touch your face in the morning, nature can transform your environment and your mindset in ways that are both subtle and profound. Think about the last time you were surrounded by greenery, fresh air, or natural sunlight. Did you feel more relaxed, more energized, or even more creative? That's because our brains are wired to respond positively to natural environments. Studies show that even short periods of exposure to nature can reduce stress, increase happiness, and improve focus. Incorporating nature into your daily life is like giving yourself a natural reset button. It refreshes your mental and emotional environment. You don't need to live in the countryside or have a huge backyard to benefit from nature. Small steps can make a big difference. Place a few indoor plants in your workspace or bedroom. Even small green plants have been shown to improve mood, reduce stress, and boost productivity. Open your windows to let in natural light and fresh air. Take short walks outside during your breaks, and pay attention to the sounds, sights, and smells around you. These simple practices help you feel grounded, calm, and more connected to life. Let me share a story. Michael, a busy office worker, often felt stressed, anxious, and mentally drained after long days at work. His apartment was full of electronics, papers, and artificial lighting, with no contact with nature. One day, he decided to bring a small plant into his living room and started taking short walks in a nearby park. Within a few weeks, Michael noticed a huge shift. He felt calmer, more focused, and even more motivated to work on his personal goals. His environment now included the soothing energy of nature, which positively influenced his mindset and overall life. Another tip is to create nature moments intentionally. Even 5 minutes a day spent outside or observing natural elements can recharge your mental batteries. Morning sunlight exposure helps regulate your internal clock and energizes your body, while listening to birds, water, or wind can reduce stress and create a peaceful mental state. Your environment doesn't have to be perfect. Small touches of nature can have a lasting impact. Listeners, remember this: a positive environment is not just about people, possessions, or media. It's also about the natural elements that surround you. Nature has a unique way of nurturing your mind, body, and soul. By incorporating even small doses of it into your daily life, you create an environment that supports relaxation, creativity, focus, and positivity. So today, take a step outside, bring a plant indoors, or simply open a window and feel the fresh air. Let nature become a part of your environment and watch how it gradually uplifts your mood, energy, and overall mindset. The world around you has the power to heal and inspire. Embrace it intentionally and let it transform your life. Point 7. Practice gratitude. Daily. Hey, wonderful listeners! Now we've reached the final but incredibly powerful way to create a positive environment. Practicing gratitude every single day. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a mindset, a habit, and a way of shaping the world around you. When you focus on what's good in your life, no matter how small, You create a ripple effect that impacts your emotions, your thoughts, and the energy you carry into every environment you enter. Think about it. When you wake up and immediately start thinking about what's missing in your life, the problems you face, or the stress you carry, your entire day is colored by negativity. But when you take a moment to acknowledge what's already working, the people who support you, the opportunities you have, and the small joys that surround you, your energy shifts dramatically. Gratitude changes how you perceive your environment. Suddenly, even ordinary spaces and everyday people feel more supportive, uplifting, and positive. You can practice gratitude in simple ways. Keep a journal and write down 3 things you're thankful for every morning or evening. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on moments that made you smile, lessons you've learned, or people who make your life better. Share your gratitude with others. Send a message, say thank you, or verbally acknowledge someone who positively impacted your day. These actions don't just improve your mindset, they also influence the environment around you, spreading positivity to everyone you interact with. Let me share a story. Daniel, a young professional, often felt frustrated and overwhelmed. His environment, work, home, and social circles seemed stressful and draining. One day, he started a simple gratitude habit. Every morning, he listed 3 things he was grateful for. Some days it was small: sunlight, a good cup of coffee, a kind message from a friend. Within weeks, Daniel noticed a shift. He felt lighter, more optimistic, and more patient with people around him. Even colleagues noticed his positive energy, and his environment began to feel more uplifting. Gratitude had transformed his mindset and the world around him. Listeners, here's the key takeaway. Your environment isn't just physical or social, it's mental and emotional too. Practicing gratitude daily is like planting seeds of positivity in every corner of your life. It shifts your perspective, strengthens your relationships, reduces stress, and makes every space you occupy feel more supportive and encouraging. When you consistently focus on what's good, you attract more good, more positivity, more motivation, and more opportunities. So today, take a moment, look around, breathe, and find at least one thing to be grateful for. It might be a person, a place, an accomplishment, or even something as simple as a cup of tea. Make gratitude a daily habit. By doing so, you'll transform your environment from ordinary to extraordinary, creating a space that nurtures your mind, heart, and soul. Remember, listeners, positivity isn't something you chase outside. It's something you cultivate inside and around you. Practice gratitude and watch how it transforms your environment, your mindset, and your life. Your world becomes exactly what you focus on. So choose positivity, choose growth, and let gratitude light the way. Hey, amazing listeners! Now that we've explored all 7 powerful ways to create a positive environment, surrounding yourself with uplifting people, decluttering your space, limiting negative media, establishing daily rituals, filling your life with inspiration, connecting with nature, and practicing gratitude, you have the tools to transform your life from the inside out. Remember, your environment shapes your thoughts, energy, and actions more than you might realize. Small, intentional changes in the people you spend time with, the spaces you inhabit, and the habits you practice daily can create massive shifts in your mindset, motivation, and success. It all starts with awareness and consistent action. Begin with one step today. Whether it's decluttering your desk, spending a few minutes in gratitude, or connecting with a positive friend and build from there. Over time, these small steps compound, creating an environment that nurtures your dreams, uplifts your spirit, and supports your growth in every area of life. The key is to be intentional, stay consistent, and surround yourself with everything that fuels positivity. Thank you so much for watching, listeners. If you implement even a few of these strategies, you'll notice a transformation not just in your environment, but in your mindset, energy, and overall life. Keep taking steps toward a more positive life, and remember that you have the power to shape the world around you.